frankly intimidating. Holy cow. I know I speak for all of our team when I say how excited we are to be launching these products. I can't wait to go over this stuff with you. Emily just asked you what was stopping you from living vibrantly. The answer for many of us could very well be our metabolic health. We already know that LLV is the critical foundation for filling the gaps in our nutrition so that we can optimize the nutrients available for the body daily. Today, we're going to go into greater detail about how to build on that foundation. Right now is really the perfect time for a metabolic health awakening. And let me tell you why. A recent survey of US adults in North America revealed that less than 7% of us have optimal cardiometabolic health. That means more than 13 in every 14 of us have suboptimal metabolic health, and many people don't even realize it. Metabolic health experts and longevity scientists believe that in the next 20 years, we will see a public health breaking point amongst North Americans. And anywhere in the world, an unhealthy lifestyle has become embedded in their culture. This will dwarf the magnitude of our current situation. For the most part, metabolic health is dependent on things that are entirely in our control. A serious focus on the 5 pillars of a healthy lifestyle can help maintain excellent metabolism. You've heard them before. We're going to go over them again and again. They are healthy eating, daily movement, stress management, including getting enough restorative sleep, healthy human connections, and smart supplementation. Remember this, smart supplementation is how you can literally double down on the benefits of the other pillars, granting you a greater return on all of your efforts for lifestyle change and management. Emily was right when she said metabolic health is not just about healthy weight. It is so much larger than that. She said it's time to close the gap between lifespan and health span. I want to paint a clear picture for what that means. You really must understand this, okay? Health span is not the same thing as lifespan. Lifespan is the number of years we live, whereas health span is the number of years we live healthy. If we consider our lifespan, the number of years we are alive, on the horizontal axis here, and our health span, the quality of our cognitive and physical performance, on the vertical axis here, we can theoretically draw a curve that represents what naturally happens to our health span as we age, shown here in gray. However, the reality is we live in an incredible time in the Earth's history where medicine and science can extend our lives. This dark blue line represents what happens when we use the best of medicine to try and manage issues related to poor lifestyle. As you can see, as this medicine improves our numbers, such as blood sugar, blood pressure, lipids, we can gain a modest amount of health span and lifespan. But what is staggering to me, and should be to you, is how little we gain for decades of management of the issues that result from poor lifestyle choices. Those two lines are way too close to one another. As we near the end of our life on the blue line, you can see how through heroic use of life-extending medical technologies, we can extend an individual's lifespan by several years. But look at the vertical axis. Look at the quality of life that person is experiencing. Our lives might be extended by these heroic medical efforts, but one could argue that they are not enriched. Finally, let's look at the orange line. This is more typical for master athletes and people like you and I who stack healthy lifestyle habits consistently throughout our lives. What is most impressive about this group of people is that health span and lifespan have both been significantly improved. People who optimize their metabolism through diet, daily exercise, relationships, stress management, and smart supplementation can not only potentially live longer, but add life to those years. Okay, here's my dream, my why for all of this. At 80 to 90 years of age, I want to spend a day out fly fishing with my posterity. I'd be able to back my own truck down the ramp, launch my drift boat, get in that boat, row it all day long, or as long as I could stand not fishing. Watch my kids and grandkids catch a boatload of fish, and then go home, enjoy dinner as a family, and peacefully pass away in my sleep. That would be a health span that actually matches lifespan. Let me show you how that works. Let's assume that here on the vertical axis, we have 100% quality of cognitive and physical health during young adulthood. Now let's draw a line across the chart at 50%. This is the stage of physical and cognitive health span where we are still capable of caring for ourselves, still living independently, but we might not be running that 10-minute mile anymore. But we are probably able to walk a brisk 15-minute mile without difficulty with our grandkids or with our families. Said differently, above this line, you can still do the things you want to do, although you might notice slight declines in your performance as you age, closer to that 50% line. Below this line, living independently becomes more difficult due to cognitive declines or having enough physical strength and stamina to perform daily activities. Now, if we continue that line at 50% function across the chart, look at where it intersects the blue line versus the orange line. This is what you must understand. Look at what you can potentially gain when you optimize your metabolism. Look at those years. But more importantly, look at the potential life added to those years. Currently in North America, toward the end of our lifespan, we spend about 8 years, sometimes as many as 15 years, dealing with challenges that take away our quality of life and lower our health span. We can't always have health span that lines up perfectly with lifespan, but we can certainly do better. Our lifestyle choices can extend our health span. When we combine a mindful and consistent approach to our diet, movement, stress management, relationships with others, and smart supplementation, we can maximize all the efforts we make to improve our well-being and then reap that benefit for all of our years. Here's the even better news. It doesn't matter where you are on the curve or how old you are when you start. Just start today. Today. We have this, we can do this. Any lasting effort you make to improve your metabolic health will reap tremendous benefits for you and those you care about.